Hey everybody, this is Andrew with Decker's Pondscapes, and today is another Tech Tip Tuesday. So what we're going to be going through today is the essential products that you're going to need for this time of year for your pond. Right out next to me right here, we have our fall products that we like to get in around this time of year. It really does help with your pond's ecosystem and your pond health overall. So the products I have next to me, the first one, we have our thermometer. Now this is really important if you have fish, because you're going to want to make sure that you know the temperature of your water, otherwise you won't know when you can feed your fish. We have premium cold water fish food available. Now this fish food you can use when the water is up to 45 degrees. Anything less, you're not going to want to feed your fish. So this fish food is great for colder water and this time of year with these temperatures. On top of also having your fish food, you want to make sure that your pond is protected from leaves and debris and migrating birds. This time of year, we like to put up our pond nettings at most of our ponds and pondlesses. A lot of people tend to not like looking at the net, but overall, it is definitely a great choice to be made. You want to have the netting on your pond. You can make sure that you don't get any extra leaf debris, that you're not getting any of these migrating herons coming and getting at your fish. So it's really important that you guys put up a pond netting when you are able to. If you don't have a pond net, or even if you do, you might want one of these pond nets. The reason for having a pond net for this time of year, you can have it so that you can move your fish, but essentially what we're going to be using this time of year for is to collect all the debris out that we possibly can. We're going to make sure that all the leaves are out of the pond so that way they're not clogging up your skimmer basket and then essentially running your pump dry, which is not good at all. So now that we've gone over all the things that you're going to want as products for your fall season, let's go over all the products that we're going to be using during our winter season. We have 3 different items that we always use when we are winterizing ponds. Now the first item that we have right next to me is a product called Microbe Lift. Now what this is, they are an autumn and winter prep for your pond. They come in little pouches, so it's really easy to get these in. You're gonna wanna do this because it helps accelerate the decomposition of all the leaves that did end up getting to the bottom of your pond. Inside your Microbe Lift, you're gonna have a liquid version of the bacteria, and you're also gonna have a pouch version of the bacteria. Now, you're gonna wanna use both of these versions, and right on the side of this box, it tells you exactly how much you should be dosing your pond and how often, depending on what size pond you do have. Pond de-icer. We use these during the winter to keep a hole in the ice on your pond. Otherwise, you're gonna have gases that are trapped inside your pond, and that's not gonna help. So we want this to just create a nice little hole in the ice for the gases to come out. Now, the only way that we're gonna be able to get these gases to actually come out is by using a bubbler. We like using these Aquaforce 1800s. There are many different versions, but this is a preferred method of using as a bubbler. So we would install this and we would turn it on. And the most important part about getting this bubbler in is that you want it within 3 feet of your de-icer. Now what this will do in combination with your de-icer is this will actually push all the gases from the bottom up to the top, and that hole will be there for the gases to get out from. Very essential that you have a bubbler and a de-icer for your pond this winter. All right, so now that we've gone through all of the products that you're gonna wanna use for the fall season and the winter season, I want to throw out a quick reminder that if you have an iogen probe inside your pond or your pondless, now is the time of year where you're gonna wanna unplug that. The reason for that is that there's not enough algae growing this time of year to have your iogen probe active. So what it's going to end up doing is it's going to really increase the copper in your water, and we don't really want that this time of year. That will be very harmful to the fish and the ecosystem of the pond. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this Tech Tip Tuesday. If you've made it this far, I've got something for you guys. If you go onto our website, deckerspondscapes.com, and use the code NEWSTORE10, we are offering 10% off on all of the products that you're going to need for the fall and the winter. So go and check us out. Again, that's deckerspondscapes.com and use the code NEWSTORE10. for 10% off. That does it for us today. Thanks for watching along with us. Don't forget to go check out that website and make sure you have the products you're gonna need for this fall and winter. Make sure you like, subscribe. If you have anything you want us to do next, throw it out in the comments and we'll make sure that we get it done for you. And as always, enjoy your families.